And it's time for a little He Said, She Said, our chance to break down the big news on the campaign trail. And in fact, this week, the debate is about the debate. I'm pleased to once again introduce our analysts from the Bangor Daily News, our media partners, Cynthia Dill and Mike Cianchette. As always, great to have you here.
Hi, Greg.
Thanks for having us.
Let's go ahead and talk about this debate over the debates. We did hear from Governor Paul LePage this week saying he has no intentions of having any debates with the candidates, including Mike Michaud, unless Mike Michaud disavows an ad that's out there, a third-party ad in which the governor says he's lying about what he said about Social Security and welfare. Cynthia, let's go ahead and start with you. As we look at this debate over the debates, what do you make of the governor's argument here and about that underlying issue, this whole debate about what he may have said about Social Security and welfare?
Well, every time the issue of debate is raised, Governor LePage gets to refute this allegation that he equates Social Security and welfare, so that's something that he's doing. But I think that the bottom line is that there's a group of undecided voters, about 12%, whose minds need to be made up that will be impacted by the debates. But most of those voters aren't going to be LePage voters in the first place. So I think he's hedging his bets that he might make a mistake, put his foot in his mouth, and he's going to let Michaud and Elliott Cutler duke it out.
Yeah, this seems like, so you think it's a part of a strategy here?
I do think, oh yes, definitely. I don't think it's a winning strategy, but I think it's a strategy.
How about it, Mike? What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, the fact is the Democratic Party is saying that the governor believes Social Security is equal to welfare. The fact is, in the background, is that it was a press release that came out while the governor was in China. When he came back, he refuted it. He recorded a phone call, he recorded a video, and said that's simply not what he believes. And, you know, I think we take him at his word. There are some places the Democrats can attack the governor, and I think they should stand on firm ground. And Congressman Michaud challenged the Republican Party to apologize him over the flap with the video last week, and Chairman Bennett did apologize. So I think Mike Michaud should step up to the plate and do the same.
How about whether or not there should be debates? I mean, again, if this shakes out, maybe we won't have any debates. And as Cynthia is saying, maybe there are some voters out there that really would like to have these debates.
I think certainly the debates are valuable, but you know, really, whether or not they sway voters, I think, is an open question. The fact is, when there are 20 to 30-second answers and sound bites, you're not getting a lot of new information.
So about the size of a commercial, you believe, sometimes.
Pretty much.
Cynthia, your thoughts?
Well,
on
that raises a good point, though. A lot of people, their only exposure to these candidates will be during the debates because they're on television, and a lot of voters just don't have the time to do the research either in the newspapers or online or paying attention to what they get in the mail. So I think debates are important. I think the debate between Mike Michaud and Elliott Cutler is going to be very interesting. I think Mike Michaud is calling Elliott Cutler out, calling his bluff, saying, sure, I'll debate you, because the rhetoric has been that Elliott Cutler is just so brilliant that he's going to, you know, do exceedingly well.
It may be mano a mano in this debate, as you're saying.
Exactly, and I think it's going to be a good opportunity for both of those candidates to really define themselves, to have stage presence, to have a command of the issues, and I think it's good for the voters and it's good for the candidates.
We shall see. We shall see what's going to happen with this. It's still open, I guess, at this point. You're thinking there's not going to be debates. How about you, Mike?
I think there will be.
You think it'll be there?
Oh, I think there'll be debates.
You do think?
I do. I just don't think Governor LePage will show up.
We'll see. All right. Ours is October 20th. We'll find out then. Adrian, we'll send it over to you.